You're a poor boy from the Balkans. You know what, I'm too angry for this. Today I'm gonna talk about some Apple products. For context, I come from a middle-class Balkan family and I was neither poor nor rich by my country standards. Okay, we were more on the poorer side, but me and my sister had things. Not the best by any means, but good things. I didn't have a Samsung Galaxy S, I had a Samsung Galaxy A. I didn't have an Asus ROG RGB Ultra Gamer water-cooled bullshit. I had a second-hand Dell. You got the idea. And as the fox that couldn't reach the grapes, I was your average Apple hater. All I knew about that company was that it made very overpriced pretty devices. And I was a man. My devices shouldn't be pretty. I'm not gay or something. But when no one was watching, I would sit and contemplate why those devices were so popular. Why was that guy still using his cracked iPhone 5S in 2019 and why did I find it kinda cool? Years passed and I found why. I think it happened back in 2020 when, in a burst of rage, caused by League of Legends by the way, I destroyed my Samsung Galaxy A50. It was a very sad moment because I had no money for a new phone and I did the most responsible thing a man could do. I asked my girlfriend for her old phone because mine was already used by my mother. That was the moment I was consumed by a disease. Because that phone was an iPhone 7. I shit you not, that piece of crap was fucking amazing. The perfect size, iMessage, FaceTime, Touch ID, a pretty good camera and a very cool design. I fell in love, man, and it got me hooked. So after an accident, I was fighting with my girl on FaceTime and I slammed it on the ground. I bought an used iPhone 11 which I still have as my main to this day. 3 years have passed and I still miss the perfect design of the 7, but it's alright. Please bring back the old designs, I wanna try a 5S so bad, man. Yeah, so I had a good phone, but the problem with Apple is that there are never enough devices. They lure you with an iPhone or iPad and then make you want more of that ecosystem. Oh, so you have an iPhone, what about an iPad too? It has AirDrop. And what do you think about getting a MacBook? It has AirDrop and you could use your iPad as a second screen. Whoa, how cool is that? And don't forget about a pair of AirPods, they're nice, and an Apple Watch too. Okay, maybe not, nerd. Excepting the Apple Watch, I find them to be overall good devices. I mean, yeah, maybe you can't mess around with iOS the way you do with Android, but I'm not a fucking geek. And gaming on macOS is not as good as gaming on Windows, but I'm not a gamer and macOS might be pretty shitty, of course, but I find it more reliable than Windows. The real problem is with the peripheries. Fuck it, the mouse and the keyboard, and I'm looking at you, Magic Mouse. You know, after I got a job and had some money of my own, I was too corrupted by the virus and I bought a MacBook. And after I recovered financially from that reckless decision, I decided to try those overpriced mouse and keyboard and yeah, it wasn't a wise thing to do. The keyboard is decent. I spilled some Monster on it and it still works. It has an enormous battery life and if it had fucking backlighting, I would give it an 8 out of 10 because it's still too pricey for what it offers. But the mouse... oh boy. First of all, it's the most uncomfortable shit you'll ever see, cause you need to hold it like this. As you can see, it doesn't have a wheel because it has some weird touchpad instead. And yeah, I said it, touchpad, not trackpad, you losers. But it can't do the usual touchpad things out of the box. You can vertical scroll, horizontal scroll, which is pretty good. You can go backward and forward and you can do this atrocious zoom that I still can't use properly. Yeah, that's all. You know why? Because if you want the full touchpad experience, you need to buy the Apple Magic Trackpad, of course, fuck yeah. The sensor is at the front, not in the middle like on a regular mouse, of course, which makes it so imprecise and so hard to get used to, and trust me, I've been using it for some months now. The right click and the left click are not satisfying at all. You know why? Because they are not separate clicks, it's just a single piece of glass that you press and hope that the mouse guesses what you were trying to do. And mix that with the touchpad thing and prepare for disaster because you'll always click something and slip on that glass just enough for the touchpad to register something and fuck up your input. Oh, and if you're a nasty boy with sweaty hands like me, yeah, let's not talk about that. And now you could ask me why I still use it if I hate it so much, and the answer is, I don't know. I got used to the pain, I think. I play Dark Souls 2 on a PS3 for fun, so this overpriced piece of e-waste can't hurt me more than I do already. So in conclusion, this is a $3 wireless mouse, and this is a $100 mouse. They do the same fucking thing, so please don't be an Apple fanboy like me. Bye.